What's up YouTube? How's it going? Did you guys know that the most money you can win in one day of Jeopardy is $566,400? But the most money ever won in one day is only $77,000 by Roger Craig. So my last video asked you guys, what's your biggest fear? And this is what you said. Today's question of the day is, what's your religion? So let's talk about 30-year-old Helen Gillespie. She spent the last 20 years in and out of hospitals because she suffers from anorexia. It started off at the age of 10 years old because she was so afraid of growing up and getting older. So she thought if she restricted her calorie count, she's never gonna get bigger. So because of her weight growing up, it delayed her puberty. She never even had her first period until the age of 26 years old. Doctors are saying that her bones and her body is the same condition as a 70-year-old woman. At the age of 14 years old, Helen broke her wrist because it was just so brittle. The year after that, when she was 15 years old, she was near death. At that time, she spent 4 months at the hospital. People there were trying to feed her and get her to the normal weight so they can discharge her and send her home. But when Helen got home from the hospital, she would starve herself again, so she would just have to readmit herself to the hospital. And this cycle continued for the next 2 decades. She said that, "I don't believe that I'm beyond help, but I'll never be normal ever again." What do you guys think? Alright, let me take you guys over to Iowa, where a father tried to teach his 19-year-old son a lesson for taking his truck without permission. So he called 911 and reported it as stolen. James Camstock said his son Tyler took the truck because he refused to buy him cigarettes. So when police saw Tyler driving on the road with the truck, they tried to make him stop. But guess what? Tyler wouldn't stop and he drove right into the cop cars. So at this point, police had no other choice but to shoot 6 shots right at the truck. Eventually the truck stopped and they had to rush him right to the hospital right away. Tyler died with 2 gunshot wounds to the chest. His father was so pissed off because he lost his son all because of a lesson that he wanted to teach him. He said a pack of cigarettes is the reason why he died. When I'm reading the story, I'm thinking there had to have been another way to stop Tyler than shooting him dead. Okay, so over in the UK, Britain's oldest woman passes away. This was just after 2 weeks after Britain's oldest man dies. Grace Jones was the last surviving Brit who was born in the 19th century. She was born in 1899. Holy crap. She was 113 years old, 342 days. It was just weeks before her 114th birthday. Britain's oldest man was Ralph Tarrant, and he died at the age of 110 years old. Here's a picture of him turning 110. Doesn't he look like the happiest person in the world? He was married to his wife Phyllis for 78 years. They were actually known as Britain's oldest married couple. UK's oldest person now is Ethel Lang. She was born May 27, 1900. She just celebrated her 113th birthday. How old would you guys want to live for? Okay, so last story of the day for you guys. Police are investigating after James Fletcher, an 8-year-old boy, lost one of his testicles after a bully kicked him between the legs. Whoa, are you serious right now? Is this real life? And this happened right on his birthday. He was rushed to the hospital where he needed emergency surgery to remove one of his testicles. James told the media that he felt sad about the whole situation, but he just wants to return back to school. His parents have contacted the school and police to conduct an investigation. Well, guess what? 2 months has gone by and nothing has happened to the bully. What do you guys think should happen to that bully? Anyways, viewers, that was your today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll see you guys in my next video.